Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Brian from Brian's Aquariums, and I got a new tank. So this is a Innovative Marine Nuvo Fusion 14-gallon Peninsula style tank. I don't mind the lights here, they're just kind of temporary for now until I buy a light for this thing. But I've got a little filter sock in there. I've got the little media basket back here with just some filter floss. And in the heaters right here, I've got the, what is it? It's that titanium heater that has that. I don't know the exact model. I don't remember. I think it's 100 watt though. It's actually too big, but the heater's kind of small, so I'm gonna keep an eye on temperature and make sure everything's all good. And then we've got a Seche return pump in there. So yeah, so a little history on the tank. The tank is not actually brand new. I was on Facebook and a fellow reefer was having a raffle for this tank. I believe it was like 20 bucks a spot, 20 spots, something like that. So I went ahead and bought 2 spots, and lo and behold, I won. And I've had this tank for probably about 3 or 4 months now. I just kind of had it sitting. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, honestly. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and take my original Oscillarius clownfish that I have down in my sump. I'm going to put those guys, or that guy and girl in here. I give them a little more breathing room in here versus just being in like a little 3-gallon area, just one little chamber in the sump. And I'm also going to put all my corals in here except my sticks. Also, you notice it's still cloudy. I actually set this tank up probably about 24 hours ago, maybe just a little less. It's still cloudy. I thought, maybe it was due because I put new sand in there and I stirred it up pretty heavily. I mean, just by mistake, just actually pouring it in there and all that good stuff. But then I thought it could be a bacteria bloom, because I did dump in probably about 3/4 of a bottle of MB7. So this morning I started looking a little closer. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but what it actually is the pump is pretty big, I guess, for this size aquarium, and it's still stirring up like the top surface of the sand bed here. It's still just stirring up some, the particles on there. Not the actual sand, but whatever the remnants is of what's in the sand, the powder stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to the ocean, take a real quick trip, and let's go collect some illegal corals in my little trusty bucket here. Before we go get some of those illegal corals I spoke about earlier, I just wanted to show you my tank here. So I took probably 3 or 4 rocks out of this tank. You may notice from previous videos that the scape looks a lot different. It's a lot lower. Like there's the top, and there's a new scape there. I want to keep this tank just as a SPS tank. And you can see the growth on some of these SPS here. Little sticks. I did have, right there in this blank spot, I had a Mike Bigger WD, but it died. And right there, let me go around and see if you can see this. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but I had a ASD Millie Rainbow, or Rainbow Millie, and it just, for some reason, and it bleached out, I mean like overnight. And it had 2 pretty decent sized branches on there. And all that's left is just a little life on the base of it there. So I'm keeping it on there. Hopefully it may come back. I don't know, but we'll see. Alright guys, we made it, and we got past the security guards, and now we're gonna smuggle some of these corals back here. Purple hammer, just a green tip hammer, another green tip hammer there. OG bounce mushroom, blasto, and let me see if this will show you here. There's several other mushrooms in there. Yeah, they're making a shadow. There we go. Several mushrooms there. Then I've got a torch on a rock. And just some random frag plugs in a cup. And now these guys will get a new home. And this guy's so goofy. He always gets over here. I don't know why. I mean, eventually he figures out that he needs to swim right back under there and then right back up to his little house. But yeah, he's goofy. Now that we got our illegal corals, let's go put them in our tank. Yes. Alright, so now, first things first, we gotta put our little shroom bucket in water here. Not really sure where I'm gonna put it. Well, let's just figure it out. Now the shroom bucket is not gonna stay right here. I just need to put it in water so there can actually be water on the shrooms because they're some pretty damn expensive shrooms. From there we'll just pick them out and put them wherever. Let's start with the Blasto. It's pretty easy. How the hell did I already spill water? Oh yeah, because I moved the box. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I've got a puddle of water there. I'm like, how the hell did this water already get spilt? I believe I'm going to put the Blasto over here in this little area. You're not going to be able to see it because the tank is cloudy. But once I get that straightened out, everything will be alright. Let's go ahead and throw this guy right here, front and center. Look at that pretty thing. It's tiny as hell right now, but it'll get much bigger when he's ready. The green hammer. Let's put you right here, buddy. Let's find a spot for you. Jam you in between those rocks. Perfect. And now, the big hammer. We're just going to wedge you somehow in between the two main rocks here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now it's time to place some more mushrooms. I think I'm just going to place some mushrooms all along here. Kind of, I guess, technically the front of the tank. I mean, it is a peninsula, so there's 3 sides to it, but this is the side we're going to be viewing the most, so I want to see the shrooms. We'll put him right by his mama. I hear a telephone. That is weird. I hear somebody calling. Gotta love living in apartments. Alright, so I've got this red nebula bounce shroom. We're gonna put this guy right here. Oh dang, I didn't put all kind of sand on this one. Whoops, sorry. I've got a couple of uranium bounces too. I may actually kind of put those up here on the front. I mean, they're not really that expensive or rare. I mean, they're pretty common, so yeah, you know what, for now, yeah, I'm just gonna put it up here for now. we go. I may try to put the blasto up here. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because I've had this guy for about 2 years now. I may kind of be regretting this. Because if this guy falls on my OG Bounce mushroom, the mother, I'm going to be a little upset. But we'll leave it here for now, just to see kind of what happens. I want to kind of fill this area in so it looks like there's a lot of coral instead of just straight rocks. But yeah, we're just going to kind of leave it like this for now. Also, I ordered some ChemiPure Blue to hopefully clear up this water. I'm not sure if that's going to really do anything, because I truly believe from what I saw earlier that the pump is actually still blowing up some of the real fine particulates in the sand. So that may take a few days for that to actually stop. And if it doesn't, I may just have to put a smaller pump in here. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll go ahead and add the fish shortly. I'm going to go ahead and test the tank, make sure everything's all good. I did keep the rocks in a 5-gallon bucket with some salt water for about 3 days or so. So there shouldn't be a new cycle. Everything should be good, but I don't want to take a chance and kill my fish. So we'll see, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. If you like this little update here, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe for more stupid content like this. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Later.